Hi guys, this is Pestily and welcome to another Escape from Tarkov video. In this video I'm going to show you the 9x19 AP ammo being used against different helmets and face shields. I'm not covering the basic cold packs and that. I really just want to show you the main ones that we're actually going to see primarily towards the end game, because if you're going to be using 9x19 in an AP capacity, say with an MPX, MP5, PP19 or a Glock 18C, you're going to be using it in a manner that is targeted for guys that are geared. So guys, without further ado, let's crack straight into it. So like my previous raids I've done with this testing, I get a few people from my community to help out. I went and bought a heap of the helmets that we're going to be using for this task. Every one of them in this test here has face shields. So I don't do them in any particular order, which I probably should have done it from worst helmet to best helmet. It was more just based off who was ready to be shot. So the ZSH has a level 3 face shield with 50 durability in total. Then we have the airframe, which is a level 3 face shield as well with 40 durability. Then we also have the killer helmet, which is a level 6 face shield with 50 durability. And then we also have the Elton, which is a level 5 face shield with 50 durability. Now first up, you'll see I go with the Elton. This is being a level 5 face shield and 50 durability, but there is something that's actually quite different with this one. This has a high ricochet chance, and it actually took 13 shots to drop the person using the Elton face shield. Now I want to make a point here though. There is a chance that the round can critical strike, I guess, and also ricochet. So the numbers will vary if you tested them a lot, but it's a good gauge to say where it's at overall. Now moving over to the Fast MT face shield, this is a level 3 face shield with a medium ricochet chance and 40 durability. This one just dropped in 3 shots. And as you can tell, there is a big difference between these kind of face shields. Now the ZSH face shield, just 2 bullets got through this one. I went over at the end to make sure everything was all good. I definitely did hit the face shield with every shot, and none of the helmets actually took damage, so I can confirm that all these were clean hits on the face shield. Moving on to the killer helmet face shield. Now this one was 10 hits. Now this is a higher level face shield than the Elton face shield with the same amount of durability. The reason behind it, and the only reason I can confidently say that would be the difference between these two, is the fact that it's a high ricochet chance compared to a medium. I'm under the impression that some of the shots may be ricocheted, and that would be the difference between the variables. I didn't go and test these like 5 or 10 more times. I just didn't want to burn that much kind of money, because it does get quite expensive to do some of these tests. But I just wanted to give you perspective on which face shields actually work and do something to which ones actually do nothing at all. So it's safe to say that if you're not using a Elton face shield or a killer face shield, you probably don't have any protection against this kind of ammo. 2 to 3 rounds against every other helmet that's, say, less than these two will get through a face shield. So that's probably about where you want to be fighting people. So I'm going to go into like my conclusion of this a bit later, but the simple answer is here. If you're going for PvP, don't use this ammo. But if you are going to take on, say, Raiders and Labs, this is probably a really good ammo to use. So moving on to the next lot of testing. This one, the focus was actually testing the helmet as well as the face shield on the new helmet. The new helmet's face shield has a lot of durability. It's got 85 durability in total, and it is a level 4 face shield. So I was interested in seeing where it would sit. But starting off with the Elton actual helmet. So with this one, it takes 9 hits to the actual helmet. So when you're looking at, it was 13 to the face shield, 9 to the helmet. If you see someone with an Elton and you're using this gun, with this ammo, I'd probably be trying to avoid them. Alright, so moving over to the new helmet, you're about to see that this is actually going to take 20 shots to get through. Now, this is a level 6 helmet with 55 durability. So when I finished killing the person, you actually see that it's only got 1.8 durability left on it. So it actually took the blows all the way down to the last bit. So moving on to the next helmet being the killer helmet. This one was pretty much where I expected it to be. It was 8 hits, so it's sitting, between the two other helmets. The killer helmet starts with 60 durability and armor class 4. So It's got a medium chance to ricochet, so I don't think that really plays much of an effect there. But yeah, so 8 hits to get there. Now, after getting interrupted by a few scavs, I get into the face shield of the new Vulcan helmet. Now, this was 6 hits. I was a little bit surprised, but it does have a high durability. But it didn't actually sap it all the way down to the end of it. There was 49 left of the 85. So I'm under the impression that the reason behind this was the fact that it wasn't high enough armor class to stop the damage completely, and therefore the person's head was taking damage and died. So what does all this information really mean? Now, so for me personally, I like using SMGs in labs. It's really the only place I've ever really found them work consistently. If you go into factory and you run into a lot of geared players, the problem you're going to find is first person you run into with an L-turn or a killer helmet, you're not going to be able to drop them in the head fast enough. And I'm going to put a link down below to a video that's going to show you the armors. It's made by someone else, by a guy named Captain K. Definitely go check that one out. Even if you had to drop them in the chest, it would still take a fair few shots too. So whilst the MP5 and the MPX have a very high firing rate, it doesn't compare to an AK or an M4 that's going to drop you in one bullet, or like an SVD or an Mosin. Even a Mosin will get through all these helmets in one shot. Now, obviously, it has to be a well-aimed shot with a Mosin, but there's so many other guns that even by the time you were able to get these 5, 10, 15 shots off, you're just not going to get to drop the other person. So overall, this is a real personal preference kind of thing, how you want to use these rounds, if you want to even use them. For me, I'll probably use these on a pistol because I think it's a much better opportunity to one-tap people using these rounds in the head with the lower tier helmets and face shields. So if they do have a callback on, you'll probably get through most of that stuff. But overall, for SMGs, whilst they will be fun and effective to use with their fast firing rates, I do believe you're probably better off using these in labs. So guys, thanks for watching another video. If you like this video and you want to know more about the 9x19 AP ammo being used against armors, and a good friend of mine by the name of Captain K, he's actually already made a video covering all the armors from the 3M and Packer all the way up to the highest of like the 6B43, etc. I've known this guy for a really long time. If you do go over to the link, I'll put a link below for it. Go give him a sub on his YouTube channel. It's really informative. It's got all the information you're going to need, and I would really appreciate if you go over there and just check it out. And yeah, so I'm not going to be covering the armor side of that. He's already done it. There was no point me making that video, but yeah, definitely go check his out. Besides from that, I've got a lot of videos on my to-do list at the moment. I've got the Terra Labs guide, and then I've got like 3 or 4 other ones that are more opinion and just bringing up topics within Tarkov, as well as guides on leveling other things. It's just, there's so much for me to do at the moment, and I'm just struggling for the time to do it because I just want to get these videos out there. So there's going to be a lot of videos coming out over the next few days. So if you're not already subscribed, please go down, subscribe to my channel. We just hit 50K, which I'm so thankful that everyone chipped in and subscribe to me. I don't know if it's chipping in, but you know what I mean. So guys, thanks for everyone that's been watching and being a part of the channel for the last 12 months. I've got heaps on my to-do list, and I'm really excited to see where this channel's going to go. Once again, thanks for watching the video. If you've got any Tarkov questions, feel free to hit me up on my live stream down on the link below. You can hit me up on Twitch. Give me a follow over there. Otherwise, down in the comments, I try to reply to every single question I get. And lastly, guys, I'll see you next time. A wimble, a wimble, a wimble. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, Rishala sleeps tonight. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, Rishala sleeps tonight. Woo!